Rolls-Royce Motor Cars unveiled the first fully electric Spectre, ultra-luxury Electric Super Coupé, perfectly noiseless and clean. There is no smell or vibration. Designers draw inspiration from worlds far beyond automotive, including haute couture, modernist sculpture, nautical design, tailoring and contemporary art, with clarity and precision of line, intelligent use of reflection and application of taper to emotionalise silhouettes. From the front, Spectre's split headlight treatment is intersected by the widest grille ever bestowed on a Rolls-Royce. The vanes of the Pantheon grille are now smoother in section in a flusher fit, designed to help guide the air around the motor car's front. The relaxed angle and polished stainless steel finish of the grille does much to enhance Spectre's presence using environmental reflection. Along with an aero-tuned Spirit of Ecstasy, the grille enhances the motor car's unprecedented drag coefficient, makes Spectre Rolls-Royce's most aerodynamic motor car ever. Spectre's sharp daylight running lights emphasize the motor car's imperious 2-meter width and are offset with lower lamp clusters that appear darkened, at first glance, but hide jewelry box-like darkened chromium housings for the headlights. To affirm Spectre's expression after dark, the grille is softly illuminated, with 22 LEDs lighting up the sandblasted rear side of each of the vanes, their gentle glow reflected in the polished front surfaces for a subtle and three-dimensional night signature. In profile, the sharp, vertical bowline at the front of Spectre draws the eye rearward to its monolithic flanks. The lower line, known as the waft line, borrows directly from yacht design. Instead of exaggerating movement with busy detailing or appliques, Spectre's coachwork gently tucks into the sill, lightening the surfacing and creating an uncomplicated sense of motion by reflecting the road passing beneath it, much as the hull of a racing yacht reflects the ocean as it cuts through water. The silhouette's most dramatic feature is Spectre's fastback, which recalls the most evocative motor cars and watercraft in history. The seamlessness of the greenhouse surfacing significantly contributes to achieving the lowest drag coefficient ever for a Rolls-Royce. Following the roofline back, the tail lamps are set into the largest single body panel ever produced for a Rolls-Royce, which extends from the A-pillar to the luggage compartment. Their precision and reduced dimension complement the generous flow of the bodywork from the muscular shoulders backwards into the tail section with its characteristic tapering plan view. The proportional demands of Spectre's scale required Rolls-Royce to embolden its wheel strategy. Spectre is the first production two-door coupé to be equipped with 23-inch wheels in almost 100 years. Inside, Spectre is provisioned with the most technologically advanced bespoke features yet, drawing inspiration from the timeless mystique of the night sky. For the first time on a series production Rolls-Royce, Spectre is available with starlight doors, which incorporate 4,796 softly illuminated stars. The coach doors can also be commissioned with a backdrop of wood Cannondale paneling, which takes its name from the Cove in the south of France. The ethereal nighttime theme continues with Spectre's illuminated fascia. Developed over the course of 2 years and more than 10,000 collective hours, it incorporates the Spectre nameplate surrounded by a cluster of over 5,500 stars. Located on the passenger side of the dashboard, the illuminations are completely invisible when the motor car is not in operation. Alongside the extraordinary, illuminated surfaces, Spectre is equipped with a completely redesigned digital architecture of luxury named Spirit, presented in quintessential Rolls-Royce style. Not only will Spirit manage the motor car's functions, but it is seamlessly integrated into the Marks Whispers application, allowing clients to interact with their car remotely, and receive live information curated by the Marks luxury intelligence specialists. The all-new front seat design has been inspired by British tailoring, with lapel sections that can be rendered in contrasting or matching colors to the main base. The color of the dials can now complement the interior hue of the motor car. The final power, acceleration and range figures are still being refined, as the extraordinary undertaking of finessing Spectre enters its final phase before concluding in the second quarter of 2023. Preliminary data shows that Spectre is expected to have an all-electric range of 320 miles, 520 kilometers and offer 900 Nm of torque from its 430 kilowatts powertrain. It is anticipated to achieve 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.5 seconds.